Good evening. This is Akashvani. I'm Saira Mujtaba with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Israeli counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu hold telephonic conversation, reiterate zero-tolerance approach towards terrorism. Constitution grants Election Commission sole authority to hold special intensive revision of electoral rolls, asserts Home Minister Amit Shah in Lok Sabha debate on electoral reforms. Rajya Sabha discusses significance of Vande Mataram on second day to mark 150th anniversary of national song. In Goa Nightclub fire case, Delhi court rejects transit anticipatory bail to owners Luthra brothers. Government says it has strengthened last-mile delivery of disaster alerts and welfare schemes through Akashvani and Doordarshan. Clashes between Thailand and Cambodia force mass evacuation from border areas. And in men's cricket, India to lock horns with South Africa in second T20 encounter in New Chandigarh tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over phone. During the telephonic conversation, both the leaders expressed satisfaction at the continued momentum in inter-Israel strategic partnership and reaffirmed their commitment to further strengthen these ties for mutual benefits. The two leaders strongly condemned terrorism and reiterated their zero-tolerance approach towards terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. The Prime Minister's office said the two leaders also exchanged views on the situation in West Asia. Mr. Modi reaffirmed India's support for efforts towards a just and durable peace in the region, including early implementation of the Gaza peace plan. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today supported the ongoing Special Intensive Revision or SIR exercise, asserting that the Constitution guarantees the Election Commission the sole authority to prepare the electoral rolls. He emphasized that the Special Intensive Revision or SIR of electoral rolls is the sole responsibility of the Election Commission and it is intended to purify the electoral rolls. Mr. Shah made these remarks while responding to the discussion on electoral reforms in the Lok Sabha.
Free and fair चुनाव कराने का
The responsibility to conduct free and fair elections has been given to the Election Commission by our Constitution. The responsibility of preparing the electoral roll and making corrections to it has also been to the Election Commission. Under Article 324, the Constitution has given the Election Commissioner complete control over the formation of the Election Commission, the appointment of the Election Commissioner and the conduct of elections to the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, Legislative Assemblies, the Vice President and the President.
Refuting allegations of the opposition regarding the SIR process, Mr. Shah accused the opposition, particularly the Congress, of spreading falsehood and tarnishing the image of the country. The government and the Election Commission as well. Mr. Shah clarified that the poll panel operates independently and is not influenced by the government. The Home Minister said the NDA's policy is to detect, delete and deport intruders, while the opposition's policy is to normalize these intruders by adding them to the voters' list. After the opposition staged a walkout, Mr. Shah remarked that their boycott would make no difference, asserting that not a single infiltrator will be allowed to vote in the elections. He also accused opposition ruled states of not cooperating with the Election Commission in carrying out the Special Intensive Revision exercise. Defending the ongoing SIR exercise, the Home Minister pointed out that the first SIR exercise was conducted in 1952 under the then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. He further noted that after 2004, the SIR exercise has now been carried out in several states and union territories. Mr. Shah said that no political party ever opposed an in-depth investigation of SIR until 2004.
SIR की प्रक्रिया का 2004 तक
No party has opposed the process of SIR till 2004 because it is a procedure that keeps election pure and keeps democracy healthy. If the electoral rolls on the basis of which elections are conducted are themselves polluted, then how can elections be clean and fair? Therefore, a thorough revision of the voter list from time to time is necessary. This is why Election Commission decided that it will be carried out in 2025.
कि 2025 में इसको किया जाए.
Participating in the debate, BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad said that whenever the opposition loses an election, it raises questions about the electoral process.
Today, I would like to very gently tell my very good friend Mr. Venugopal, please reflect as to what is the condition of your party. There is a need for serious introspection and don't seek alibi about election commission. Not even a single BLO in Bihar, a huge state having nearly 8 crore voters, either fell ill or committed suicide. If it is a constitutional power, the election commission has got the right to take all incidental steps to ensure election is fair, free and just and voter list is neat, clean and properly transparent.
Earlier, Congress leader K.C. Venugopal alleged that the election commission is becoming partisan.
The idea of an impartial electoral umpire has been replaced now. It now openly collapses under political pressures and becoming a partisan, sir. The right to vote is not a mercy from the government, sir. It is a fundamental principle of democracy.
Later, the House was adjourned for the day. Rajya Sabha held the discussion marking the 150th anniversary of the national song Vande Mataram for the second day today. Union Home Minister Amit Shah had initiated the discussion on Vande Mataram yesterday. Participating in the discussion, Ramilaben Becharabhai Bara of the BJP described Vande Mataram as a powerful inspiration for all Indians in their fight for independence from the British rule. BJP leader Ramchandra Jangla also praised the song, calling it a symbol of national unity and inspiration.
Vande Mataram ki jo rachna hui.
When Vande Mataram was composed, India was under British rule. It was a time when the British government had issued a bizarre decree instructing that song God Save the King be sung in India. In opposition to this decision of the British authorities, our great literator Bankim Chandra Chatterjee composed this magnificent song on 7th November 1875.
Mahan geet ki rachna ki thi.
Jairam Ramesh of Congress said that the national song was sung at every session of the Congress.
Dr. Rajendra Prasad writes to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on the 28th of September 1937, raising concerns and worries prevalent in large sections of our political system on Vande Mataram and requesting Sardar Patel that the Congress Working Committee should take a stand. क्या ये तुष्टिकरण था? क्या डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद को आप आरोप लगा रहे हैं?
Later, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju informed that the special discussion on the 150th anniversary of Vande Mataram will conclude tomorrow with an address by Union Minister and Leader of the House, J.P. Nadda. He added that following the discussion, the Rajya Sabha will take up the debate on electoral reforms. Later, the House was adjourned for the day. Union Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Dr. L. Murugan, has said that the government has strengthened last-mile delivery for disaster alerts and welfare schemes through its public broadcaster, Akashvani and Doordarshan of Prasar Bharati. In a written reply to a question in the Lok Sabha, Dr. Murugan said, to ensure last-mile outreach, Prasar Bharati uses its social media to disseminate information, and over 260 Akashvani stations are also available on the News on AIR app on Android and iOS. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. Welcome back. You're listening to News at 9. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today highlighted that India-Italy partnership is built on democratic values and a shared commitment to a stable, secure and prosperous world. In his opening remarks during a meeting with Italy's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani in New Delhi today, Dr. Jaishankar underlined that both the countries are moving forward with the Joint Strategic Action Plan for 2025-29.
Our partnership, which is built on democratic values, it is on respect for civilization, for culture, for heritage, and our commitment to a stable, secure and prosperous world. I want to thank you also for the message of solidarity from the government of Italy when we had this terror incident last month in New Delhi. We work with Italy. We regard you as one of our closest partners, including in the FATF, the Financial Action Task Force.
Italy's Deputy Prime Minister Antonio Tajani and his delegation are on a 3-day visit to India. They also called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi today. In an article written on his visit, Mr. Tajani said that Italy wants to increase industrial collaborations, joint ventures, co-development and co-production projects with India. He said his visit to New Delhi is to further reinvigorate the economic partnership between the two countries. Union Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari today said that the nation is poised to become a hydrogen energy exporter within the next decade. Speaking at an event in New Delhi, he highlighted that hydrogen can play a major role in shipping, aviation, industry and smart transport.
Hydrogen is the fuel for the future. But as a transport minister, I am confident that in due course of time, within 10 years, we will be the exporter of the energy. So we can use hydrogen in shipping, in airlines, in industry, even in the smart transport. And really it is to be a great achievement for India.
A Delhi court today rejected transit anticipatory bail plea of the Luthra brothers, the owners of Bash by Romeo Lane nightclub in Goa, which caught fire, claiming lives of 25 people on the weekend. The court sought a response from the Goa government on the transit anticipatory bail filed by the Luthra brothers accused in the nightclub fire. The matter was listed for hearing for tomorrow. The Luthra brothers fled to Phuket in Thailand following the tragedy. An Interpol Blue Corner notice has been issued against them. Meanwhile, a Delhi court has allowed the Goa police a 36-hour transit remand of Ajay Gupta, one of the four owners of the nightclub. The Asian Development Bank, or ADB, has raised its growth forecast for India to 7.2% from 6.5% for the current financial year in its Asia and Pacific's Growth Outlook report. This marks a rise of 0.7 percentage points after the country registered robust July to September quarter growth and prospects of a stronger fiscal. Ongoing border clashes between Thailand and Cambodia have forced evacuation of over 4 lakh Thai residents across 7 provinces. Thailand's Defence Ministry in a social media post said the exchange of fire occurred in multiple areas this morning in the border regions of Buriram, Surin, Sisaket and Ubon Ratchathani provinces. The conflict, which reignited on Sunday afternoon, has also led to the temporary closure of more than 800 schools and several hospitals in Thailand's border areas. Both the sides have accused each other of initiating the violence, which continues for the 4th day. Meanwhile, Cambodian Defence Ministry said that over 1 lakh Cambodian villagers have fled their homes. So far, 7 Cambodian civilians have been killed and 20 others wounded in the conflict. The Indian hockey team clinched bronze medal at the 2025 FIH Men's Junior Hockey World Cup in Chennai today. The hosts recorded a sensational 4-2 comeback win against Argentina, scoring 4 goals in 11 minutes to secure the 3rd place in the tournament. And in men's cricket, India will lock horns with South Africa in the second T20 International of the 5-match series in New Chandigarh tomorrow. The match is scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. Indian time. India defeated South Africa by 101 runs in the first game of the series in Cuttack yesterday. India Meteorological Department, or IMD, has forecast cold wave conditions in Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Telangana for tomorrow. Similar conditions are expected over North Interior Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh. Meanwhile, the air quality in Delhi NCR has been registered in the poor category. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, the average air quality index, or AQI, of the region was recorded at 260 as of 7 p.m. today. All India Institute of Medical Sciences, or AIIMS, New Delhi, has successfully performed metabolic surgery on more than 30 cases of uncontrolled type 2 diabetes. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi today, Additional Professor in the Department of Surgery at AIIMS, Dr. Manjunath, said that this is a significant achievement in the field of medicine. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi and his Israeli counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu hold telephonic conversation, reiterate zero-tolerance approach towards terrorism. Constitution grants Election Commission sole authority to hold special intensive revision of electoral rolls, asserts Home Minister Amit Shah in Lok Sabha debate on electoral reforms. Rajya Sabha discusses significance of Vande Mataram on second day to mark 150th anniversary of national song. In Goa nightclub fire case, Delhi court rejects transit anticipatory bail to owners Luthra brothers. Government says it has strengthened last-mile delivery of disaster alerts and welfare schemes through Akashvani and Doordarshan. Clashes between Thailand and Cambodia force mass evacuation from border areas. And in men's cricket, India to lock horns with South Africa in second T20 encounter in New Chandigarh tomorrow. That's all in the news at 9. Good night.